Hello, everyone. Reverend Stargazer here from the International Metaphysical Ministry, working here on the Mid North Coast. So, today I'm going to share a few things with you which I find quite interesting. As you know, I'm a certified angel card reader and angel intuitive. I'm also an advanced angel healing practitioner, and I'm a Reiki master. Recently, well, no, not recently. I came across this book a long time ago, and I, for whatever reason, handed it on to a friend, and it didn't come back. But I recently ordered this book, which I'm about to show you again, and it's come. I've now got it in my hands, and I'm using the symbols every day as a means to add to my healing. So I'm integrating these symbols, and the book is called Zibu. Zibu, the Power of Angelic Symbology, and it's by Debbie Zylstra Amstead. And I'm just going to read you one of the symbols which I like working with. And you can see it there. That's the symbol. And it's the happiness symbol, which is Asani. Asani. And it's drawn in yellow or visualized in yellow. And the gemstone is hematite. And the physical body is the arteries. And it says, happiness is through and through. It saturates the body. It radiates from the heart. It is readily shared. Happiness heals. It sheds light. It connects mankind. It grows in the heart. It glows with light. It shines for others and it can be shared. It leads the way. All can hear it. Blessings from the angels. So there's a lot of really cool symbols in here. I think I counted about 80 symbols. There's about 80 symbols, and I've started writing them down. And what I'm doing, I'm actually just learning how to write Zibu. So I'm training myself how to write the symbols. So I'll be integrating them into my absent healing when I'm grounding the energy and writing out my healings. I'll be adding in Zibu angelic symbols into the healing work that I'm doing. So I just wanted to say thank you to Debbie, because this is an amazing thing that she's channeled through to us. And since as I'm with the International Metaphysical Ministry, I thought I might actually like to just read a few affirmations on happiness as well. And so this book is Spiritual Mind Power Affirmations, Practical, Mystical and Spiritual Inspiration Applied to Your Life. And it's by Dr. Paul Leon Masters, the founder of the International Metaphysical Ministry. And it's packed full of affirmations. In fact, it's just an affirmation book. There's only affirmations in it. So I'm just going to read some affirmations from page 59. And it says, achieving lasting happiness. Reality. I spiritually recognize that lasting happiness is not as a result of fortune, fame, power, or anything limited by the transitory and temporary nature of human life or physical reality alone. Lasting. I acknowledge that the only thing that is lasting is the eternal. And if I am to have lasting happiness, it must be associated with one eternal happiness. Eternal presence. I recognize that eternal presence is absolute reality existing everywhere, and I am a part of everything. It exists in me. Recognition. I recognize that to have lasting happiness, I must contact or be one with eternal presence or absolute reality within myself. Meditation. Through my daily practice of meditation, I open my body, mind, and soul to the energy, beingness of eternal presence or absolute reality, which my intuition interprets as God within myself. Realization. I realize that God or eternal presence and absolute reality is lasting happiness. Oneness. I recognize that to the degree that I am one with God's presence within me, to the same measure do I experience lasting happiness and contentment. My lasting happiness is as a result of an ongoing awareness of my oneness with God's presence within me, which provides lasting contentment for my soul. For these words, we give thanks to God. Praise be to God. Thank you, Dr. Masters. So we're just going to go to the Angel Tarot. And we're just going to do a quick reading. So welcome if you're watching. Let's give the cards a quick shuffle. By the truth of the universal power within us, we call Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, and Archangel Raphael. We call the four directions of north, south, east, and west. We call the four elements of earth, air, fire, and water. And we call the four seasons of spring, summer, autumn, and winter. We ask to be connected to the Lyran Stargate, and we call upon the Lyran Golden Ray. For this truth we give thanks, it is so, and so it is done. Okay, break the deck into 3. Take the middle deck. Okay. Okay, so what I feel is that you need to learn that someone who will be receiving this reading and remembering it may or may not resonate with you. So if it doesn't resonate with you, that's fine, move on to something that does. And if it does resonate with you, use it to the best of your advantage. Someone's going to make an unwise choice, but that's okay. You can learn from this situation and review everyone's motives later. I feel that this is about focus. I feel like you've got a group of people that are focused on a common goal and that everyone needs to move in that direction. And you're dealing with someone who is quite a visionary. So they do things in a unique and different way to other people. But they're saying communicate with vision and be a leader. And you know, this person does do that in their very own unique way. They're saying that you'll be receiving advice from someone very creative. Perhaps you've been up late at night thinking about different solutions to a project that you've been working on, or expecting things to go in a particular way. They're saying self-fulfilling prophecies are definitely highlighted as you have the 9 of air. I don't feel that in a negative aspect. I feel like it's more law of attraction and manifestation work, that you're actually self-fulfilling prophecies are coming about in a positive light. And I say that because I feel like you've got the balance card, which shows that you're in a period where you're pausing and things you're being made to wait. There's a definite pause, a definite wait, and a need for balance and moderation, cooperation and compromise. But you're waiting for perfect timing to act upon a project which is about to take place, which will have clear benefits along with that because you've got the 9 of earth. So saying enjoying life's little luxuries, spending quiet time alone, successful self-employment. And I feel like this group of people are all uniquely self-employed, but they all work together as a team to get this project off the ground. I feel like there's overseas travel involved with this. I feel like some of these people are actually coming from overseas or maybe going overseas or connecting with a team overseas. There's some sort of connection with travel by air. But this card actually comes up when you need to defend your beliefs and decisions, stand your ground, choose your battles wisely. But for me, it also comes up when you're traveling by air. So do bear in mind that there could be some sort of interstate or overseas travel involved with this project. And it's actually quite strong as well. You've got a lot of inner strength and determination about you, and you've got the ability to be able to connect with people through this medium that you'll be connecting with. And I feel like there's just a need to release any harsh judgments that you may have about yourself. And there's a need for forgiveness and compassion as well. There's also a connection with a man who's either an Aquarian, a Libra, or a Gemini. Usually with this card, when it comes up, the King of Air for me is more than likely an Aquarian, someone of colour or of ethnic background, someone who is either a psychologist, a psychiatrist, a doctor, a policeman, someone that uses his mind, has really high ideals, high sense of authority, very impartial, professional, diplomatic. A diplomat, someone that was a high court judge, high court barrister. This could actually represent that there's legal ramifications for the type of work that you're in. And you could be dealing with someone that knows the law very well and knows how to actually get through certain loopholes or things like that, who knows how to actually get you to where you want to be, because you've got the Ace of Air. So you're receiving ideas, divinely guided ideas and inspiration, and this is going to lead you in a positive direction. So they're saying brilliant new ideas and inspiration, saying the truth of the situation and challenging you. So there's lots of air here as well, I've noticed. Like you've got the Five of Air, which says an unwise choice or learning what you can from a situation, reviewing your motives, but as well the motives of other people, and sleepless nights, being up at night, working late at night, things like that. King of Air, and then the Ace of Air. So that's telling me that you work with your mind. You're actually in your head a lot, and you actually work with your mind. The person I feel coming through that this reading's for is definitely a psychic. They're definitely someone that connects on it, but they're using their third eye in a very mental way. They're a mentalist. They're able to connect with numbers and symbols and draw on different periods of history, and they almost make a good profiler. They get in the minds of other people and they know how people work and things like that. They make an excellent profiler. But what the angels are telling me also is that things are happening very quickly. Things will be happening very quickly with this idea that you're going to get off the ground, that you're moving towards. And I feel like there will be a sudden need for attention, but time is of the essence. But you need to think things through carefully. I can hardly get those words out, but it's almost like the excitement level will be so high and the energy level will be running so high that you just can't focus bring that energy in and drive yourself forward. So you may need to actually work with grounding yourself, and the way that you do that is just place both your feet flat on the floor and send down silver ribbons or silver cords, if you like, and just anchor yourself into the ground and make sure that you're using breathing exercises, because I feel like once things actually get going for this project, you're going to be on your feet and you're going to be working very, very quickly to get things done. I feel I'm seeing many people coming together as a part of this project, and I'm seeing many, many people working towards this common goal. I'm seeing contractual agreements as well. There may be a question around contractual agreements because you've got that with the King of Air, which is a lawyer. So you may actually find that with this particular work or with this particular company, there may be a need to develop contractual agreements with particular establishments that you're working with. And this will actually be it could work to your benefit because you've got the ace there, the ace, which is good, which is, the inflow of abundance, promising business ventures, important documents and contracts. But it's also windfalls, and it's good for money as well. It's a good money card. I know it's the beginning and it's not a 10, but usually when it comes up for me, it's like it's a win. It's a win of some sort. So when it comes up with the King of Air, I'm being told that there's contractual agreements which will be a win-win situation between you and the company that you're working with, or the people that are working as a part of this establishment. Now the Strength card, I'm just going to get a clarifier for the Strength card. There's communication which needs to take place as well. I feel like, there we go. Yeah, you got the 10. So something's come to a clear ending here as well. I feel like the end of a difficult situation, embracing change and expecting things to get better, now recovering from an addiction. But to me, it's almost as if something's ended and now there's a new beginning and it's a clean slate and you're actually able to build up a whole new idea and a whole new establishment. And you've got the Unity card which come through with that. So it's actually bringing together people from a whole range of different nationalities, socioeconomic backgrounds, religious backgrounds, spiritual backgrounds, and working together as a unison. But it's very much tried and tested methods, even though they're from various different backgrounds. And it's very multicultural and very colourful. Very colourful. Actually, this would be almost like it would be a celebration of spirituality from all around the world type thing that I'm seeing. But because I'm seeing all the different coloured bubbles here too. And one's got, you probably can't see it. I'll see if you can see that. One's got a Star of David, one's got a cross, one's got the Islamic symbol, one's got an Ankh, one's got an Om, so one's got a yin and yang. So it's working with people from different backgrounds. And the thing is that when that came out, it came out with the 10 and it came out with the Strength. So this is telling me that it's a new beginning, a new opportunity, something's come to an end and now you have a new beginning, which is a strong beginning, getting off to a strong start, and it's bringing people together from a range of different backgrounds. And don't forget as well that the 5 is the high priest as well. So you're working with high priests and high priestesses, people that really know their stuff when it comes to spirituality. And you'll be learning a lot. You'll be teaching a lot, but you'll be learning a lot as well. And we're just going to get clarification for the 7 of Fire. So you got the Empress there as well. So this is connected with a man that's overseas as well. There's a man that's overseas that's connecting in with this. It could be a producer or something like that. It could be a business owner or something like that. He's very strategic, very diplomatic. He knows what he wants and how to get it. He knows how to get the right people for the job together. He's a very good leader. He may take a back seat when it comes to getting things done sometimes, and allow his employees to do the work. In that he's a very good delegator. He knows how to delegate and allows his employees to do what they need to do to get things done. And it's also organizational logic. And this man's very logical. But there's connections with overseas because that's come with the 7 of Fire. So that's where that fits in. So there's definitely an overseas connection here. You've got the Knight. This is another gentleman that will be involved. He's a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. More than likely, he's a Gemini. Very intelligent, decisive, idealistic, and tireless. This gentleman works with great speed. He's switched on. He's just like bang, 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 bang. There's your answers. It's very matter of fact. I feel the energy that comes through with him as well is that even though he's matter of fact, he's not for lack of a better word, cocky about it. He's actually really understated and softly spoken and really genuine type of guy. Really intelligent. It's also saying that, you know, take time to carefully review your options and creative solutions before you make any decisions moving forward. There may be people that you're questioning around you at the moment. But yeah, just think things through really carefully before you make any decisions, because it may affect the outcome when it comes to the 9 of affect that. When it comes to the balancing thing and the patient thing, you've got the 5 of water, and I feel that this isn't so much you, but I feel that other people around you could be crying over spilt milk with who's selected for different things, different promotional events and things that you do as a company or who work with you. I feel that different people could end up crying over spilt milk, even though everyone's in the highest of energies around you. It's a very high frequency team. I feel that, you know, you could upset the apple cart because you got the 2, which is juggling. And to me, this is a timing card, which is a 2-year period. I feel that there are people that have been around longer that may have been a part of the old establishment that was there. And they'll be wanting things before other people, but they will be understanding and won't rock the apple cart too much. But I feel like there could be a little bit of, you know, a tiny bit of crying over spilt milk. Overall, the project's going to be a very happy one. So this card, the Sun, cancels out the 9 of air. I'm reading these cards completely intuitively. Okay, so for me, there's going to be a very happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and have confidence in yourself. I'm just going to go across to the angel therapy cards. By the truth of the universal power within us, we ask for clarification, angels. Thank you. Books. So these are by Doreen Virtue, these cards. So your life purpose involves writing, reading, editing, selling spiritually based books. Look, I actually feel that your life purpose involves TV and involves spiritually based books, yes, in a sense. But when they're talking about editing, I feel that the editing's more to do with film and television, more so than anything else. And also I feel that the writing, reading and editing all come together, because I feel like it's presenting and a lot of it's scripted. Part of it is impromptu and done live and live feeds back and forward, but part of it's scripted. And I'm just going to get confirmation on that. And you've got a band around your forehead as well. I feel there's a band of energy, which is ascension symptoms going on with this person that I'm reading for. I feel that there's really strong energy around the third eye and around the front of the forehead. You've got to be willing to forgive. This is a great card, by the way, because forgiveness is actually the number one. I've learned through experience with manifestation work. There's 2 things that will kill your manifestations: unforgiveness and resentment. And when this card comes up, be willing to forgive, it means that you're really close to manifesting something that you've been wanting to manifest for a long time. So it's calling you to go inward in meditation and just work on clearing a few forgiveness issues that you may have. And it's not saying that you have major forgiveness issues. It's saying that there may be a few forgiveness issues recently that you might need to clear up and tidy up, because we're always maintaining ourselves spiritually. So by going in and forgiving, Angels ask you to clear your mind and body of past pain in exchange for peacefulness. By clearing that communication and forgiving, clearing that energy, forgiving the situation and everyone involved, including yourself, you're really going to put yourself into a position where you'll be manifesting. And I feel this person does write as well, by the way. That's just come through too, just now. With the books, you're writing books. You're a pretty powerful psychic. You should be writing books. But I don't feel that they're going to be in a traditional sort of a light. I feel that they're going to be sort of, there's humor involved in it, because you're working with Archangel Michael too, which is obviously the leader of angel armies. But the thing is you're working very closely with this powerful archangel who's protecting and guiding you through the situation. And I feel that you're going to be doing spiritually based writing, but it's got a funny element to it. I like your sense of humor. It's sort of, it's light but dry. You've got a dry sense of humor. And I feel that some of the tales that you could tell with things that have come through meditation and some of the spirits that you've been dealing with, because you're a medium, could be quite funny. Yeah. And people would enjoy that. Because you're working with ascended masters as well. And you're on that road to ascension. So powerful, loving, and wise spiritual teachers are watching over and guiding you. Okay. Now I'm just going to go to the Archangel Raphael cards. By the truth of the universal power within us, we call on Archangel Raphael and we ask, what needs healing? What needs healing? I'm just going to use a jumper, because if I take from the deck, it'll be like my own energy. Thank you. It's daily practice for you. Yeah. I already feel that you're practicing daily anyway. You're putting yourself out there and you're actually doing daily work, daily meditation, daily practice. But I feel like you will be bringing in other practices, which is why you got the Unity card, working with people from a range of different backgrounds. You're going to be bringing in other practices into your daily regime. The more you practice your new skills, the more comfortable and confident you become. Because you are very confident already. You're working on a high frequency. You're working on a very high frequency. And your ear chakras are opening as well. I feel like you're clairaudient, clairsentient, clairvoyant. You're all the clairs, 5 clairs. And I'm just going to get some confirmation from the Angel Answers cards. And that will take us up to 30 minutes. And then we'll end it there. So by the truth of the universal power within us, we ask, is our psychic ready for ascension? I thought you're already there. Got all the 5 clairs. Do they have all the 5 clairs? And are they ready for ascension? There we go. Yeah, there you go. Yes. Be assertive. Ask for what you want. Don't back down. You deserve it. You're a light worker and the world needs you. Thank you so much for your time and energy. We love you. Have a good night. Goodbye.